Hello, everyone, and welcome back to River City Girls 2. To save you the trouble of going all the way back there, I edited us going back to the hideout, so yay.
Thank you. Also, are we actually going to see like the new playable characters at all, or is it all just like the Kyoko and Misako adventures from start to finish?
It's the Kyoko Misako adventures.
That's unfortunate.
They did mention in an earlier part that unfortunately, due to the way that the game works, whenever you unlock the new character, they start at level 1, so you have to level them up all over
Individually,
again.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, sounds like a pain in the ass.
That's more for a new game plus situation for me.
The one interesting thing is that you can actually take characters between games. Like, my level 27 Kyoko, I could join someone else's multiplayer game and have that same Kyoko with the same level and the same items.
Yeah. But, it doesn't actually take all that long to get a character up to fighting fit status. It's only maxing them out that takes a while.
Yeah, true. We probably could have played their characters if we wanted to, grind a bit. But we were generally focused on the main quest.
Ooh. Those two just walked right into that.
Yeah.
Money for me.
Lightning whip. Excellent.
Yeah, that's one of the two accessory buffs I have, is any item I have can shock enemies. It's incredibly useful.
Oh, yes. Shocking them holds them in place for a bit and opens them up to further comboing.
Yeah, it works especially well with the big items like bikes and benches that can also hit enemies when they're down. So essentially, once you hit them once, they're done for.
If you jump to the top on top of the Ferris wheels, can you wait and go all the way around in it? We were just here. Why are we back here?
I actually checked in a previous episode, though off screen, of course, since the camera was on Misako. You can go up there, but there's nothing hidden.
What? Lame.
So why are we back in the Lost Woods again?
Because we're going to the new area.
Yeah, which is unfortunately on another part of the Lost Woods.
Oh.
Just when you thought you were out, they pulled us back in again.
Yeah, we gotta go to that right section there. Money.
At least we have these sigils now that tell us the right way to go.
Yeah.
Weren't those there before, though?
When you found them, yes.
Once you go through the right way once, I think they showed up.
Oh, okay.
That's correct.
Yeah. Though for some reason, Blair takes credit for them later.
Huh. Okay. That was not graceful. We're back to whacking people with giant fish, huh?
Hey, if it works.
I suppose.
It's electric fish.
So where are we headed next? What is our actual objective right now?
So we need to get...
We have to find the rest of the emblems, so we're going to find the next of the Yakuza's big henchman guys. So I think it's the chef next.
And I think that's the last one.
Yeah, because we got one from Ken, we got one from the social media girl, and we got one from Blair. So I think we just have the one more.
I find it amusing that they don't find out what the fucking emblems even do until they're halfway done finishing, and until they're on their last one, actually.
I mean, it's kind of, their modus operandi. Get halfway through the plot accidentally, and then eventually go, okay, I guess I'll intentionally try to save the city now.
Well, they didn't even get that far in the first game. They just kind of beat up the Yakuza.
See? Character progression.
They're improving.
Kyoko.
Bring in the fishy.
Okay. Okay, we're going. We're gone. So what actually is the next area, though?
It's the pier docks area, I believe.
Oh. Well, at least we brought a fish.
Or we're bringing a fish.
Is
now we have a bike.
Is that fish alive?
I have no idea.
Its expression tells me it was alive.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the fish are alive the entire time you use them.
Man. Kyoko.
Look, it's hard to navigate the woods sometimes.
Kyoko. Okay, okay.
Camp in the woods.
I don't know why this scene made me think of the beach at the beginning of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, but it did. It's like the fucking first place you go in that game is the beach outside Santa Monica. And there's a bunch of like thin blood vampires sort of camped out on the beach.
I thought vampires don't like water.
It's running water, like rivers and stuff.
That's like immediately debunked as a myth by Smiling Jack at the beginning of the game. He even says he bathes occasionally.
Only occasionally, though.
It's a John DiMaggio character. Trust me, it works.
That makes sense.
That game is great. I need to record that for the channel. I did do like a partial live stream of it a while back, but I never got around to finishing it, unfortunately.
I'd be down for a playthrough of it.
I did get through the entire Santa Monica section during that live stream, which is arguably the best part, but unfortunately, VTM Bloodlines is that kind of game where it starts off really amazing, but you can really feel the time crunch the developers were under as you get further into the game. The sewers are the most infamous bit, where it's just hallway after hallway of the same repetitive combat encounter over and over and over again.
Everybody loves a sewer level.
So no one ever.
Well, I mean, there are sewer levels, and then there's the sewer level from Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
That bad, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
how on topic, one of the guys we beat up just said he tastes blood.
The most infamous dying words ever uttered come from this series. Barf.
Barf. Yeah, they definitely do have people.
What? That's Kyoko. You didn't have to follow her in.
But Misako told me to follow her everywhere she goes.
Shame on you. Just because I don't have skin doesn't mean I don't have feelings.
Sorry.
I'm the ferryman, and for a price,
Oh,
I can take you
great.
wherever you need to travel.
I like that even Charon on the River Styx
Yes, obviously.
has a fucking iPhone.
must have a devil of a time trying to actually like tap the touch screen though, because you know those things don't like, they're designed to not register taps from things that they don't recognize as fingers, and they would not recognize skeleton bones as fingers. Wait, does he have something pink on the end of his thumb? He does. He has a little thing on his thumb so he can use his phone. That's great. That's perfect. Oh no.
I really did think of everything.
Oh no. No, he doesn't. That was just Misako's shoe in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay,
Oh.
I retract my compliment.
What's it say? It's Kyoko. She says the docks are no longer blocked and we can now access more of ocean.
Kyoko's guitar has a really nice beat to it.
She also says,
Yeah.
yep, sounds like her.
Dude, no. Anyway, Sandcastle.
Yep, we're in the new area. Very sturdy one.
Very structurally sound, yeah. In fact, how is that holding you up?
Really,
secretly made of
really good
concrete.
sand.
Well, we played dodgeball. Now it's time for volleyball.
I have a question. Why volleyball on the beach?
I think it's because of the ball, like the ground material. Like when you're playing volleyball, you don't want the ball to like bounce really fucking far away. So since it's in the sand, it'll stay fairly close to the actual arena.
Well, yeah, I know, but why do you want to play a sport on the sand anyway? That's like, just kind of.
I don't know, because it's fun.
It doesn't sound fun to me.
I mean, you do you, I guess, but
why would you want to play a sport on the worst footing you could possibly find?
There's lots of space. There's not like you're also not like ruining any of the grass or whatever.
Look, there's a reason that sports fields use grass as the thing that you run on. That's because grassy fields are good for running on. There's traction, Sand, not so much.
Sand is alright for jumping on, though. Or at least landing on, if you mess up your jump.
Also, this is the weirdest fucking volleyball court I've ever seen, because it only, the net is all the way on one side.
Well, that's about how big a volleyball court should be on the one side, but the other side just has, like, somebody parked their car there, and they put the net in a terrible spot. Also, who the hell's keeping their drinks in the sand right next to the volleyball pole, where somebody will bump into it and it will fall and spill? Sheesh.
Wait, is that...
That's Yamada.
Why is Yamada here?
Because he's trying to flirt with Kaori by hitting her with volleyballs for some reason.
Huh.
But unfortunately, we still can't hang with her.
Does she even ask anymore?
Yeah, she does.
Oh.
She's just lonely.
Well, at least Yamada's setting his sights on someone who's available this time, instead of kidnapping the girlfriend of some guy from another school.
Hey, no fair! This fight didn't involve you.
You were magicking volleyballs at our friend.
Yeah, so?
So knock it off.
Fine. Not sure how I'm supposed to meet any...
Was this guy in the last game?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
He was the first boss.
He was the first boss. Yeah. Wait, what?
No, that was the first boss just landed on him.
The first.
He was the
boss.
second boss.
The first boss just landed on the second boss.
Alright, side quest complete. Off we go.
She was the one who punched the hole in the school at the very beginning of the game.
River City, am I right?
Oh yeah, where the super stable sandcastle is the least weird thing about the town.
Well, I mean, the super stable... What? Kyoko, why do you
Kyoko.
keep jumping into pits after Misako?
Everywhere she goes. Loyal friend.
That's not how that works. There's a tiny sandcastle next to the big one. That's adorable. Did you say...
And there's an even smaller one next to that one.
One of them's 247 Beachside Lane. The other one's... Oh, I already forgot what number I just said, but it's that with a half next to it. There's another tiny one, yeah. Okay.
It's just sandcastles all the way down.
Now, if I remember correctly, the beach was a location that we passed through on our way through the first game, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think other than like Technos and the woods, most of the places are also in the first game, at least in some form.
Ooh. You wrecked the sandcastle. There's
Oops.
got to be some superstition about bad luck for that, right?
Not really. It's mostly just you being a dick. I do love how some of the signs are in Japanese and some are in English, though.
No, your guitar.
There's also a cat up there I was trying to get.
No.
Oh. Too bad, cat.
It's been a while.
I think I might talk Misako into getting it later.
I think we have to come back on the way, so.
New toys for corn dogs they've got now. You're on a mission to
Ow.
save the city, remember? Yeah, but when are we not saving the city?
What do you mean, when are we not saving the city? This is the first time you've done that on purpose. I mean, last time you just sort of coincidentally made things worse by beating up the mafia out of nowhere.
Hey, Officer Paddywagon.
Plaid the Impaler.
Oh, wow, it is her. Wow.
Oh, that's great. She's fallen on hard times, has she? Still wearing her fire department badge with pride, though.
I also love how you can't run with scissors.
Yeah, another way forward cameo. Nice to see Paddywagon still appear in things.
Yeah. I really need to play those games one of these days. Like, half of Way Forward's library these days are games that I haven't played yet. I am so far behind on Shantae.
Thankfully, most of it is fairly
Cheap nowadays.
cheap and goes on sale a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, still.
Well, they're also not super long games, right?
It's like, you know, every time there's an actual good Steam sale that I really want to buy something in, it happens in the middle of a week like this, where I have a tire I need to replace because the tread is almost gone. I just finished replacing my cat converter. I need to change the what is it called, PVC valve, so that my car stops burning oil. And because my car has started burning oil, I need to put oil in the thing. So that's a thing. Ugh.
Ironically,
What
this is the
beach?
first part of the... Go
What
ahead.
beach store sells lasagna and ravioli?
Well, I mean, it's an Italian place, so you know.
Yeah, but it's got like one of those open like it's supposed to be like a pier, like beachy kind of stall, and it's just like, okay,
Well,
What
that's something that they might do in Japan. Let me actually Google that. Okay.
I mean, Italy has a lot of beachfront.
it does, true, but it's just like I'm not going to the beach and being like, man, I got a hankering for some ravioli. Let me tell you, because anything with a lot of like sauce or like stuffed stuff, any that you can get sand on is just like no good for me.
Are there foods that you can get sand on that are still
Well,
good?
like stuff that's easier for it to like be knocked off, you know. Also, generally speaking, I feel like they'd want to sell something that's a little bit cheaper to make than like a full ass lasagna, which cooking just one of them takes like an hour. Was there a honk button on your phone?
That's
Honk.
Honker.
Oh,
That's
Honker.
Because it's not Twitter, get it?
Oh, okay.
So it better be called Y in the next game.
Do you think they'll do a number 3?
I mean, the first two games did well, so I don't see why not, but they're a little bit busy with a Shantae GBA as well as the new Yars game.
Yeah, Shantae. I did look a little bit at Shantae GBA. It looks interesting. I'm not sure, like, what I think about it, really. I didn't really look so much at Yars. But I know that was in...
It's a Metroidvania, so...
Okay.
I didn't find what I was looking for, or any electric fish. I've been waiting for it, and it finally happened. And the game obliged me by making it a photo finish moment. This guy got electrocuted by a fish.
And the fish is shocked.
still don't know what a guru is.
But they won't let you inside unless you look like
Oh.
you're in Suiko.
I mean, we're stylish like them.
Oh, okay. So
Go visit Hibari at the-
we need to get disguises. Disguise ourselves as the bosses.
That little prima donna imp.
I'm sure the disguises are going to be super convincing.
Go!
Why is she carrying a sword?
Because she's Yakuza.
Yeah, but like,
Rude.
you don't need to just carry a sword everywhere you go. Shit's
It's
dangerous. Also, do you want to like help us beat up the luchador that's trying to kill us? Nah?
No.
Cool, I guess.